The 1966 Gamera vs. Barugon! Not only has Gammy returning to cause mayhem, but now he's in full blazing color. And for the first time, he's duking it out with another monstrosity, the other titled monster, Barugon! Barugon! Sounds a little like Barugon, eh? Barugon, Barugon? The physical resemblance between one another is also a bit uncanny, especially with the horn on the head. Yep. Too bad Dai didn't rip off the Barugon from the 2001 Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Oh, that would be heaven. The woman playing Barugon, I yearn for her autograph, and I would frame it and nail it permanently to my wall. I feel like I'm chasing rainbows with that dream. But when it comes to Barugon, we're not chasing rainbows here. No, we're running away from them. Rainbows that signify death, only in a Gamera movie. Besides his deadly rainbows, he can punch objects with his chameleon-like tongue. Yeah, he's giving them a tongue thrashing. And he can emit sub-freezing gases from said tongue. What? It freezes everything. Ice to see you. This really is Barugon's movie, with much of the monster action focusing on the military trying to combat with him. One plan entails luring him into the water with a diamond, ooh, shiny, and supposedly the water will make him bleed to death. Okay. And another involves reflecting the deadly rainbows back at Barugon, but he learns from his mistake and doesn't repeat the attack. When Gamera finally decides to make an appearance, I'll bet ya he's only in the movie for a total of 8 to 10 minutes. Anyway, he and Barugon size each other up like two territorial animals. They're not very mobile here. It's very slow and actionless, although a highlight is when Gamera stabs Barugon near the eye, resulting in him bleeding purple. The second fight is more dramatic and delivers a punch. You gotta love these moments. Oh yeah, look how it just floats like that. It's a satisfying fight, but you have to slog through a lot of the film to reach this point. Someone really needed to take an axe and chop 20 to 25 minutes off the movie's runtime. But the human element to the story is fairly entertaining and makes up for it. 3 treasure hunters plan a heist of sorts and search for a large opal on an island. And the most engaging part about this is this guy. It's just great watching him degenerate into a heinous, greedy villain. He starts out pretty stock, you don't really expect anything, but he slowly lets greed overtake him. Then he's killing his fellow treasure hunters just so he can keep the opal's value for himself, but unbeknownst to him, it's Barugon's egg! The dude's just saturated in greed. There's a monster destroying the city and he's more concerned with robbing his friends and beating them up. He's definitely up there in one of the best human villains in a kaiju film. Uh-oh, but one of the treasure hunter members is still alive. Ooh, time for some vengeance, yeah! The fight between these two is far more entertaining than the monster fights. It's great! Gamera vs. Barugon is the only film with no children protagonists, and it's geared toward an adult audience. It's by far the most grounded sequel of the franchise. However, if you're into the over-the-top, zany Gamera sequels like myself that would follow, this one may not be up your alley, but either way, for a kaiju fan, it entertains with flying colors, oh yeah.